Okay, today I'm going to talk about immigration and not the immigration from the Mexicans. We'll save that for another time. Today we're going to talk about Muslim immigration into the United States. The Muslims, that the terrorist groups have said that they are going to use the refugee program in America to infiltrate the United States, and that's just what they're doing now. Donald Trump is trying to put a stop to it. We'll see how successful he is, but as of right now, there's many of them have already flooded into this country. They're already here. There's training camps all over the United States for ISIS, for militant Islamists. It's already been exposed on Fox News. Apparently, nothing's been done about it, but we'll have to see. To see what the potential problem of Muslim immigration into the United States is, we have only to look at Europe. Okay, what's happened over there is that basically countries like France and Sweden and Denmark, they're gone. What used to be beautiful countries are gone. They have been destroyed by roving gangs of Muslims raping and terrorizing women and children, demanding more and more and more. Now, here in the United States, we have about 3.5 or 3.8 million Muslims in the United States right now. Okay, now that is a relatively small number in a country of 340 million. The problem is that, okay, in here in the United States, the women in the United States are down to having roughly on average 2 children, okay? Whereas Muslim women are having about 7 or 8 kids, okay? And that 7 or 8 kids is also, every male has 4 wives, okay? So now you look at how much faster they're breeding than us, okay? And the women in the United States are tending to have babies later. So a lot of times women are having babies in their late 20s or even early 30s. Okay, but these Muslim women are starting to have babies at age 15. So you see how much faster the generations are coming for these Muslims. Okay, so a population of 3.5 million in just 15 years could become 20 million. And at that point, they will have a presence in every major city in America. And, you know, what will happen is they start setting up no-go zones. They start setting up Sharia zones in the places where they live, where you're just not allowed to go in there. And I'm not talking about, well, it's just like a little unsafe, so you shouldn't go there like they're in the cities now. No, you walk down the street in a Sharia law zone, and you will be approached by these fucking Muslims with the beards and all that other shit, telling you can't go there, upon pain of death. Okay, if you're a woman, you'll be gang raped. Okay, that's how it goes. Okay, so that's what's going to start happening. Now, their pattern is that once they get more and more of them in a country, they start demanding more. And because they back this up with, you know, Islamic terrorism as a part of their plan, they get it. The governments buckle under. They give it to them. The governments of Finland buckle under. Of Sweden buckle under. They get punked off. They get bitched up, and they give them what they want. And so they start to say, okay, they want more and more. And they give them more and more, and they set that. Now they don't ask for more, they demand more. And then after that, they just take it, okay? They've taken Switzerland from these people. Sweden. They've taken Sweden from these people. They're done. Sweden's done. The rape capital of the world right now is Sweden. All these white women, it's like paradise for these Muslim scum, these rape gangs just running around doing the good time rapes of all those blonde-haired, blue-eyed Swedish women, okay? They're going to try to put that here in the United States. You know, it starts, you know, you think it can't happen here in the United States. Because most people, the Muslim is the kind old guy at the gas station who, you know, you and your wife walk in there and buy some bread and they're going to get some gas or something. And the guy says, oh, hey, how are you? It's such a nice day out. But what he's thinking about is how he and his brothers and a couple of cousins gang raped a woman who looked just like your wife not long ago. And God, he hopes that he's still young enough to be able to gang rape people by the time Sharia law comes to the United States, because he's going to have such a great time gang raping your daughter, gang raping your fucking son if he has to. You know, if there's nothing else available, maybe your goat or your dog. That's just fucking how it is. These people are, you know, you think you can't happen in the United States. You think that that cannot happen here. You're so fucking ridiculously stupid. Okay? The fact is that what's really scary is the Democrats are going to help them do it. The Democrats are helping them do it right now. Trump is trying to keep them out. The Democrats are running to federal judges and trying to get them to stop the hold on letting Muslims come into the United States that Trump put in place. Trying to get there. They want them here so bad. The Democrats and when all these Muslims start coming here and they start the gang rapes, the rape gangs is what they call them. They just run around doing gang rapes all the time. But the liberal media will keep it silent as long as possible. You know, basically the Democrats are going to be the political arm of the Sharia law Muslims, and the media is just a part of the left. It's just a part of the Democratic Party. So they will keep all the tragedies undercover for as long as they can. But by the time they can't keep it undercover anymore, it'll be too late. There'll be 20 million of them here. Then what? Think about the fucking problem then, okay? Now, you think it can't happen here? You think it can't happen in the United States? The Jews didn't think it could happen in Germany back in 1940. They never believed it could happen. They never believed it. In such a civilized country as Germany, at the time, such a modern country of Germany, they never believed that could happen all the way up until it did. And by then, it was too late. They were in cattle cars on their way to Auschwitz, and we never heard from them again. You keep thinking that it can't happen in the United States. You keep turning your back. You keep appeasing these fucking scumbags, and you will watch. You'll be while you're held down and they rape your wife and your daughter in front of you, and the Democrats hide it. The Democrats just say it's just a small minority of bad apples, and the media doesn't even report it. The people, I'm telling you now, you better wake the fuck up.